Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Corey Kluber gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, G. Gordon.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. To first. Colabello moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in, to me it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Just underway here in Cleveland. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Wei-Yin Chen is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I really like this guy. He pitches deep in games, which he did last game. He pitched deep in the game. He gave up 3 hits. You're going to see everything from him. The kitchen sink. He throws strikes. He's fun to watch. And I expect that similar type performance again in this game. Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
And he lays off there 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Career numbers against Chen, 4 for 11. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Edwin Encarnacion now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chen's got his target. First pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through for a hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. Still no score.
Leading off for the Marlins, a designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 0 for 5. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Justin Bohr waits on deck. And it's full now, 3-2.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Career numbers against Chen, 2 for 9. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Realmuto corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman, Jose
Digging in the
Ramirez.
switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bottom of the second here with no score. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
Digging in, Brandon Geyer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Career numbers against Chen. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chen sets. 0-1 on its way. Soft liner toward short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Striding in, Miguel Rojas. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Roberto Perez.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Indians fail to score. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Kipnis, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler to start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich.
Ball one.
And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. But the runner's back easily.
Look out, he's trying to run.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two-one. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Striding in once again, Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-0 delivery. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
In now, Chris Colabello as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The second baseman, number 22.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Runners on the move for second. This is in the air out to right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Chen sets. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rojas has got it, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1 through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for Miami, catcher, JT Realmuto.
First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Colabello is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman,
Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And that misses. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to first. Colabello is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Guyer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Brandon Guyer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
The next 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Francisco Lindor would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
In is Christian Yelich, a hit in 2 tries so far. After the walk, a quick check on first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Looking good, Indians. 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
The 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Marlins.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he takes ball 1. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point.
Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Michael Brantley is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Brantley.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the throw's in fact dropped. One and one now to Encarnacion. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's running towards second. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Chris Colabello, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
No.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Way outside. 1-2. Chen sets. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Back here in Cleveland. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The windup and the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Fernando Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jose Ramirez.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. One and two, here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Brandon Guyer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Austin Jackson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground, but foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 1 and 2. Down the third baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And the runner back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
One-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. The next 3-2. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and here in game 1 we are tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
The designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Destin Hood will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Destin Hood.
Mark Trumbo will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Destin Hood will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 68, Destin Hood.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Catcher, Roberto Perez.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Left fielder number 23, Michael.
Here's Michael Brantley. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cody Allen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Justin Bour is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Kipnis is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell
Now at the
Ozuna.
plate, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, JT Realmuto. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives them the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Now batting,
Martin Prado now.
Martin Prado.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
Popped high in the air. Colabello will put this one away, and the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. 2-1 now, Miami.
Your
Brad
attention, please.
Boxberger comes
Now
on
pitching
looking for
the
a save
Marlins,
here in the bottom of the
number
9th inning.
26, Brad Boxberger.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right
Of the
now.
9th inning for the Indians. Designated hitter, number 10.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1-2.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Chris Colabello comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch, and that's by him. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have swung home field advantage around right from the start. They take game 1 of the World Series on the road as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Marlins win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.